along to the IM Expo here in Katowice, Poland, and it is time to kick off our final day of Fortnite action here at the ESL Katowice Royale. That's right, yesterday we kicked off our Internationals Duos competition, and today we crown ourselves a champion.
Today it's all about playing for those trophies and that amazing prize. Check these out. Look at them glistening in the light. Our champion's going to walk away with these and $80,000 today. That is a lot of cheddar, guys. 80 grand. Wow.
We saw some amazing games yesterday. Everybody, just like Lothar said, was feeling it out, feeling exactly how 7 games is going to be. 7 games is a lot, so everybody knows. I'm feeling the temperature in the room already.
Another couple of players I want to talk about very quickly. Krippa and Boya, they've worked their way into a fantastic position today. Didn't talk about them too much in the solos competition, but these two guys, the duos standings are looking pretty good for them at the moment.
Both teams from year 11 are actually doing work, and Krippa and Boya are at a 3rd position. Shinken and Stompy are, I think, 8th, right?
I mean, let's talk about these two, Boya and Krippa, because we kind of touched them at the start of the show, but they have been fantastic on day one.
Every single tournament. They are being perceived as one of the most consistent duos in Europe. It's actually insane.
Going into today, do you think they have a realistic chance of taking home that first place prize?
100%. 50 points average, just 1 point below VP right now. That's nothing. That's just one game, one good game when VP just falls off, and then they can put the marker on Vinny and Zexro, you know.
We're freaking ready! Woo! Woo! Wait, what am I doing? Face up? That's the wrong gang sign. 11 up, boys.
See here, we're just moments away from getting into our round number 8. It's the first round of today. It's time to get into this one. It's time to kick off the duos action. The crowd are loving it. Gentlemen, take it away.
Shotgun.
Yeah.
First one is now we're jumping back to Frosty Fights, and that's the end of the fight. E11 is going victorious here, and a golden shorty as a prize. That's a huge win for them, since we know they're in the top 10. They're looking forward to day 2, so this is a crucial fight for them.
Right on the edge of zone. Nate's got to edit out now. Boyer a little bit too anxious to get that. He gets chunked back though. Nate doing all he can to stay alive here.
For Krippa, that was a big target because he knows he's alone. So getting him instant gives him the 50 HP on the limb.
Somebody ended up using the limb, and unfortunately there for Krippa, he went into the tower, and that's so difficult to get down on, and he goes down because of it.
Boyer's still safe, sitting with 18 HP on the bottom.
That's actually crazy. We'll maybe check in with him in terms of materials, but what I said, Stompy and Shinken, they haven't moved a single time. They're already in zone. Yeah.
0 builds available for Boyer.
Nice play there, but again, he is in zone, so we'll see what he can do. And we saw Winter Royale, he had a very precarious position. He make do with that hand cannon.
You can see Shinken just going up and down on that.
Another one. That's another one for Camo Nissa. On to Stompy. Shinken going down as well. He's so low, and no, Issa goes down. So finally, that Reign of Terror. It's Flexi and Dementos inching their way in. The cleavers are coming out! Can he actually get above? And no, 7 builds remaining for Nikov. This is such an intense 1v1. One shot on him and he knocks him down. Here's the S&P. Oh my goodness! What a crazy first game here on day 2.
What are you doing, dude? You got no health, bro. Don't do that. You're too close.
We got like nothing because of Stone Surge.
I know, but yeah, Storm Surge is dead. I literally just 1 by 1, I'm just tagging everybody for Storm Surge. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, I don't even farm anymore.
Now is the time to get those limbs on the board and get those victory rounds. You can see here, round number 10 underway. Let's get into this one.
And Krippa with 3 limbs. He does have the backing of his teammates. He has the rocket launcher as well. Actually, they both have one, and that's a lot of damage being done trying to shoot down a couple of players, but they're not lucky this time.
Blood and Zippin just holding the high ground there. Kenzo actually ends up getting a care package.
Oh, the trap! The trap they put down there, waiting for enemies to drop on top, and works out. Krippa is going to help get the elimination onto that one. Scimitars has fallen, unfortunately, and what a play. What a read into this one. Using the rocket launcher to drop people down, and a nice through.
Raining rockets in.
And the Rockets are doing some serious work. It's disrupting fights. The elimination comes through. That's now going to be 8 for them. Boyer and Krippa able to get up to 9. I think potentially maybe a 10th as well. They are cleaning house here, Boyer and Krippa.
Mitro and Tux with the launch pad. Mitro, can he take the high ground?
But Boyer and Krippa, the game's been all about them. 9 elims between the two. But look at this. Now they get a 10th as well mixed into this. Tux is going to fall, unfortunately, to the storm. And these RPGs are going to be even more important here.
On the low ground, Krippa and Mitro.
He's got one thing to build with. He's trying to knock Krippa down, and Krippa's saying no, not today. You can see it towards the back. Boyer trying to claw his way back in. That's the 5th elimination, able to help heal Mitro up a little bit further, up to 153 HP. Madsen and Seth, though, in the meantime, still have the high ground. The only 2 duos remaining. or duos that have both players up alive and running. Cripple's gonna fall to Logan, trying to take down Mitro. Mitro will fall. Cripple though still inside the storm. We're taking a lot of damage.
Round battle. Now it's a 2v1.
Yeah, 2v1. You shouldn't be losing this if you're LDLC. If somehow Cripple can pull this back, I'd be amazed. But he does get shot from the high side, and LDLC set the match and will take the victory royale.
Boya and Cripper. I mean, 9 eliminations between them. Big points on the board. Second place as well for them. A huge game at this time in the tournament. That's got to be good for them.
And they were already like top 5, if I'm not mistaken. So they actually going to jump up into even higher.
Problem. But now look at these duo stand-ins. Oh my word. Let me do the math. 2 points is what separates our first and second place teams.
Bro, double average. Cripper got all the kills.
Enough chatter from the desk. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into our round number 12. Just 3 games remaining today. Gentlemen, take it away.
I do not know how this is possible.
Snap just got Stompy as well. There's only 5 players left. 4 duos. It's them against the world as Vato is desperately trying to stay in this. Shinken is on the edge of the storm, and Zayt and Saf, they've played the late game so fantastically. They're dying to the storm. There's almost no real way for them to get through in time.
They can just stay on top and just wait this out. Just look at that Shinken just fighting. They're trying to hold on for his dear life.
They're trying to shoot it down to 1 as it's only Shinken that survives. Zayt and Saf are trying to convert, and they do.
Unbelievable.
3 victory royales for Zayt and Saf.
Just take a few moments, and this is exactly why, because those 2 performances that got you shaken have put Saf and Zayt firmly on top of the leaderboards. Around 160-point lead there. Cripper and Boya, they are the ones that could potentially steal this away with 2 big games of their own.
Yes.
Well, should we find out? I think it's a pretty good idea. Round 13 is about to get underway. It's the penultimate game of the ESL Katowice Royale.
This game continues. Zayt and Saf, they're in a fight already. Who's it with? So we haven't quite seen. It's Cripper and Boya. Now this is a massive engage because this is for the top of the points. You can see it. Cripper is going to drop. Cripper has already been downed as Boya has the RPG, but he knocked Zayt in response. This is such a massive moment in this. And Saf, did he just get Cripper? No. Yes, they get the elimination on Cripper, but Boya survived.
It's still a one-on-one. I think Zayt is down, but Saf could get the pickup here.
There are more people around, and that is what makes this a very difficult situation. Yes, Cripper and Boya are now down to
Oh, Dynamite.
Dynamite is ticking, and they haven't really got a sight on it. All of this cover is getting shredded away as Zayt has fallen for the first time in a very long time. Animal gets taken out, it's Aspect, and he gets Zexro to pick up the victory royale.
Will this final game be the Zayt and Saf victory lap, or will Vinny and Zexro, who held on to that first place for so long, do something? I'm going to put it this way, it would be a miracle at this point.
It's 1 more game to go, 1 more game left in this duos ESL Katowice Royale. Cannot wait to see what happens. It's all on.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the final game here of the ESL Katowice Royale. It's been a fantastic couple of weekends. Let's bring this one home. It's time for our final round.
Well, they're up on the screen, but Blood X Zappen coming in aggressive on the low round
they're
here.
Looking for Nate Hill, who seems to be at least split off or on a minimum on his own from this, and he tries to get around the corner, a bit of ring around the rosies, trying to find anything he can, but he is pinched from both sides, and BloodX finishes off Nate Hill. They cannot do, as there is 26 players left in this game, and Boya is now locked in the storm, facing the leaders, the best duo we've seen. And look at the performance he puts out for now. Boya's still stuck in the zone. He goes over the top. Can he actually finish off? And has he got away? And Boya is looking for it. He's taken down a lot of health from Zayt and Saf, and that means Zayt now has to play incredibly carefully around the side. Boya disengages from the fight. Animal falls into the back. He's in the zone. He's out of round 14, and Zayt needs to keep himself alive.
This could be huge for Ghost, Bizzle, and Demno. They've got the high ground. They're controlling this so well right now.
Boya is out. Mitro and Kuna are still in. Fwexy, Dementos, Bizzle, Demo, Blacks, and the Vic, who have also... Bizzle! Has he done it? It's Mitro that secures round 14 of the ESL Katowice Royale and sends shockwaves through the standings.
Ladies and gentlemen, your duos champions for ESL Katowice Royale, it is, of course, Saf and Zayt.
Give a lot of credit to Cripper, Boya, Vinny, and Zexro, who end up respectively 2nd and 3rd.
Gentlemen, now it is.
Don't say it.
I'm going to have to say it.
Oh,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. It is time. unfortunately, for us to say goodbye. It has been an incredible time here in Katowice, Poland. Thank you so much to all of the players, spectators, talent team, production, every single person who has been involved in putting together this tournament. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.